Let's find our strong standing posture of mountain pose once again. And I invite you to stay for about 6 breaths here. 6 of those 3-dimensional breaths. Really feeling front, sides, back of the body expanding on your inhales. Exhale, slowly release the air from the body through the nose. And what I invite you to be curious about here is after we've opened up through the front of the body, how does this breath feel different? Do you feel more opening, more expansion, more freedom through the front of the body? Maybe you don't. Just be curious and notice your responses. 2 more breaths here. Now, you're going to bring big toes together, legs together. On your inhale, bring your arms up and out to the side and then overhead. Left wrist, right hand, reach up, reach up, reach up. And then exhale, come over to the right. Remember to keep reaching up long. So now we're really lengthening through the entire left side here. Keep chin off chest, your shoulders square. Strong through the 4 corners of both feet. Staying for 2 more of our 3-dimensional breaths. Next, inhale, come back to center. Switch grip, switch wrists, lengthen up. Exhale, come over to the left. Remember our quality aspects here. Strong into the 4 corners of both feet. Chin off chest, shoulders square. Really feel that length as you reach up and over. And notice how this side feels different than the last. Inhale, come back to center. Staying exactly as you are. Exhale, hinge forward at your hips, coming to your standing forward fold. Hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back towards back of the mat. Drop your back knee down. Now, have that back knee back far enough, you start to feel some length coming through your hip flexor. Start to feel a little bit of a stretch. Keep your knee right over your ankle, foot and knee pointed straight forward. Square your hips, come on up to fingertips, lengthen spine. And then inhale, come up, just bringing the hands onto your front thigh. Once again, torso over hips. Gently press down and forward into that front thigh. Keep those hips square, engaging the glutes on that left side, feeling the length in the hip flexors. And then on your inhale, lengthen up through your left arm. Reach up, reach up, reach up. And exhale, reach over to the right. So coming through the hip flexors, coming into the side of the body, targeting a little bit more of the TFL here. Holding for 2 more breaths. Notice how the pose may change as you're in it for a couple of breaths. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back knee comes up. Exhale, back foot meets front, forward fold. Hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms up. Once again, big toes together, legs together, left wrist, right hand. Let's really reach up. Exhale, reach over to the right. How does this side stretch now feel compared to the last time we did it? Staying for 2 more breaths. Stay strong into the 4 corners of your feet. Shoulders square, neck long. Inhale, come back to center. Switch grip, switch wrists, lengthen up. Exhale, come over to the left. Feel that length coming through the right side of the body. Notice differences between the sides. And notice how the pose might feel different now from the first time you did it. Inhale, come back to center. Release your grip. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your right foot back towards the back of the mat. Drop your back knee down. Once again, back your back knee up enough, you start to feel a stretch in the hip flexors. Come on up to fingertips, square your hips, and then inhale, slowly come on up to your front thigh. Torso over hips, gently press down and forward into that left thigh. Back toes can be tucked or they can be untucked. Okay, maybe be curious there on the different positionings. Left hand stays where it is. Inhale, lengthen the right arm up, really reach up, reach up, reach up. And then exhale, reach over to the left. Now, once again, coming into the hip flexors, into the side of the body as well. And really notice how this side feels different than the last. Staying with that three-dimensional breath for about 2, maybe 3 more breaths. Every inhale expanding. Every exhale gently releasing. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck your back toes under. Inhale, back knee comes up. Exhale, front foot meets back, and once again, press up and back to your down dog. Stay in our down dog for about 2, maybe 3 breaths here. Once again, determine, do you want to move? Do you want to stay in stillness? And how might this pose feel different than when we first did it today? On your exhale, just drop your knees down. And we're going to shift onto our seats. Once you come onto your seat, you're going to bring right leg out wide. Sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Right toes pointed towards the sky. And, just gently pressing the heel down. When you're here, a lot of us, for stretches we've been taught in our past, will start to look towards that leg. I want you to continue to look straight forward. Keeping that. On your exhale, start to reach your right hand towards your right foot. Now, your hand might stay on the shin, might come down to the ankle, it might come all the way down to the foot. Work with your range. Place your left hand on your hip and roll your left shoulder back. So you keep that widening through the collarbones. Keep the chest and shoulder open. Now, this might be enough of a stretch for the side of your body here. If it is, stay here. If you want more, start to reach your left fingertips towards your right toes. Arm coming over the ear, palm pointing down towards the ground. Keep the neck long. Keep the chest and shoulder open. So try to make sure you're staying open here rather than just coming forward. Stay with that three-dimensional breath for about 2 more breaths here. Explore the pose. Be curious. Where might you be able to soften as you keep your stability? On your next inhale, just slowly bring that left hand down. Release your right foot, or just bring the hand off the right leg. Bring your right hand to your left thigh, your left hand right back at your seat. Gently press down so you feel a lengthening up. And then exhale, roll your left shoulder back. Feel the shoulder blade come towards the spine. Feel your right shoulder blade come towards your spine so you're really opening up through the chest. And just come into a gentle twist, looking over that shoulder. Once again, working with your range. Stay connected to that right leg, toes pointed towards the sky. Gently pressing into the heel. Each inhale, see if you can find more length in the spine. Each exhale, just explore the twist a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center. All right, we have another side to do. So switching the legs. Okay, same thing. Left leg out wide, right foot into the inside of the left thigh. Long spine facing forward. Exhale, start to bring the left hand down towards the left foot, whatever that means for your range. Right hand on your hip. Roll that right shoulder open, widening through your collarbones. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you reach your right fingertips in the direction of those left toes. Arm over ear, palm facing down. And really notice how this side feels different than it did on the last. Return to your breath. And once again, as you keep stability and strength in the pose, notice where you might be able to soften. Work with your breath. Inhale, feeling that opening, creating room, creating space. On the exhale, feeling some release. Next, inhale. Drop the fingertips of the right hand to the ground. Bring the left hand to the right thigh. Right hand comes right back at your seat. Press down, lengthen up. Roll your right shoulder back. Roll your left shoulder back. And then exhale, explore your twist over to the right side. Notice how this side differs than the last. Stay connected to that left leg, left foot pointed towards the sky, and breathe. Next, inhale, come back to center. I want to thank you for watching this video. Your support is greatly appreciated. I really hope that you love all of the content putting out there. Please let me know if you have any feedback in the comments below. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get notified of the great new content we're putting out there. Got a link to our newsletter in the description below, and don't forget to visit our website, swimmingspecificyoga.com.